Interesting. There we go. I was like, wait a second, I hear me, but the mic is muted. Yes, it's because the mic was muted, but I had my feedback turned on. Let's unmute that after we get out of that. I realized I had that on. I didn't realize that. Hopefully there is enough interference so that doesn't get muted. If it does get muted, it's kind of whatever. But we are back. Bit of a late start today, but that's because, for whatever reason, I have no idea why. My search bar just isn't working right now. I don't know. So I had to do through a little bit of stuff there. And also, I had to rehook some stuff back up because I had a different setup yesterday for the keyboard. And so it becomes somewhat annoying to switch between that just because that requires a lot of moving and turning. Hence why, even though we have a music stream as one of our channel point things, that's why it's set at 10,000, because it literally requires me to fully move everything in this room and reconnect everything. I have to physically move everything. But anyway, we're getting back into this. Hopefully we're doing good lag-wise. Yeah, we should be good. I didn't change the bitrate again, I probably should have. Hey Magna, how's it going? It's going pretty well. I should probably, never mind. I can change that. Next time we meet a boss, we'll do another like channel point bet thing. I didn't do one last time, but the next time we run into a boss, we'll do that. I'm thinking day 2 of Suffering? Yes. So this is the challenge part where we're going to be playing the entire game on very hard. Just, again from the start. I am cheating a little bit by using the DLC sword from Tales of Arise, but we're just going to restart the game and try to beat it on very hard. And I'm going to try to use as little items and stuff like that as possible. I don't think it's possible for me to do the no item challenge. Where is that? Oh, is that just not unlocked yet? I don't think that's the thing I can do yet. Not that it matters anyway, since it's not one of the things. But I'm going to try to use as little as possible, and I'm also going to, I don't know. I'm going to play the game somewhat normally, but just on very hard, which really means it's just going to take forever. Yeah, it pretty much just means it's going to take forever instead. Alright, Yuto, you got memory loss. Your head is kind of like an eggshell. It's kind of like Somnium Files. Everything's leaking out. Have you played in very hard before?
We should join them. Okay, I'll be right there.
I think... Well, actually, very hard is new. Yuto, I need... Okay. I'm pretty sure very hard was added kind of recently. Not too recently. But I don't think I have. I think previously we had it on hard, maybe the first couple times. And then I just couldn't be bothered trying to... Okay, thank you. I couldn't be bothered to try and whittle down the brain crush gauges and all that stuff. I just didn't think that was interesting to watch. Especially when you got to Dominus Circus. But this will be fun. I died 4 times on that first boss just because I wasn't paying attention. But I'm looking forward to it. I can only imagine what's going to happen in the future. One thing I'm not looking forward to is the Nagi fight. Dark Souls of anime games. Right? If Code Vein goes on sale, I might buy that. It looks pretty interesting. That's a lot like a Souls game. God Eater 3 too, but God Eater strikes me more of like a Monster Hunter-esque kind of game in terms of how the combat works. Changing tactics, yeah, I already did this. Oh, we got Kagro and Shiden though, so we gotta change this. You two. Target same enemy. Target same enemy. Oh, and I gotta change your equipment too. Do I get my stuff back? Yes. Which one of you is gonna die sooner? I'm gonna say Sheedan. So don't die. There we go. Oh, also. Put this here. No, that's not. Put this here. And put, yeah, right there. Cool. I'm also like not buying anything, which is kind of not a great idea, but you know, whatever. SAS invisibility, cool. I know. It's completely busted. Also, this sword, I didn't realize before, it just has pyro built into it. Pyro, what is it, Genshin? It's got the pyrokinesis thing built into it, so I guess that's a thing.
But the others here are always so realistic.
They're always so realistic.
It's not just the others. Everything here is a simulation.
It's all fake?
Is my body real?
Dun dun dun. Who knows, Yuto? Maybe none of it's real. Yes, I understand game. I understand game. I know how to play the game.
You need my power.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
Yeah, I could just use the
That must be its weak spot.
health preserve assist myself, but I think that'd be kind of cheap, so I'm gonna die instead. Yeah. I mean, I saw it and I was like, yo, that thing stops you from dying. But then I was like, well, that's no fun, is it? Like, if I just survive on 1 HP the entire time, then what's the point of the challenge? It's not a challenge if I can't die. So. On the main save file, though, best believe I'm gonna abuse that to stay at low health and get those critical health bonuses. This, however, is supposed to be challenging. Somewhat. I thought also about maybe doing, like, a Zenki Zero thing. Like, playing it just on very hard. Whatever it's... what is it? Murderous? Is that what it's called? Right off the start. Because that's probably the extent of a challenge I could do. I'm not that good for the game. I'm fairly confident in my abilities in Scarlet Nexus, but... the other stuff, not so much. Well, bam! Oh, wow. I'm fighting Scummy Pendu and I just saw a fly. In real life. What kind are you? Are you the Electro kind? What did these? Buddy, Rummy? What do you do? Oh, they are the Electro. Oh, wait, no, that was shooting. Never mind. Ooh, level up to level 12. Bam, bam. It's the Brain Crush, it's the Crush Gauge really that is the main proponent for very hard, so that will stymie some growth as well. How much BP do we get? It's 1 per level, right? Oh no, we got 2 now? Quick item, thank you very much.
We're all ready?
Yeah, so now that we're up to that, we got quick item, which will make things a little bit easier. Also means I'm going to burn through more healing items, so maybe it's not great.
Thanks, I'll take it.
But maybe now I won't have to worry about, oh no, I need to take time to heal. Buddy Rummy. Do these ones and these ones. Yeah, just keep comboing like that. Do the Yuto thing. SAS? What's that? I don't think I have the... yeah, we don't have Kagura's Bond, so we don't have the crit bonus yet, so... there's not too much reason other than... oh wait, do we? I can't... no, we do get the crit hits, nice. There's not too much reason for it though, honestly. In my opinion. In my opinion. Oh. I wasn't exactly sure what I countered there.
Nice
If I
job.
didn't attack anybody, but you know, whatever. Bam! Drag you up. Do one of these ones. Drag one of these up. I wonder, do you also... I think you do less rip. I think you do less damage as well.
Exterminate the surrounding enemies. Good luck.
I think you do less damage. Not sure though.
Watch yourself.
Oh, it's knocked down. Nice. Yeah, if I can just keep it knocked down, we should be pretty good. I'll heal anyway though, just in case. I'm not gonna... I don't want to game over a Pendu. That'd be embarrassing.
Let's keep this up.
There we go. However, I'm not excited for this Kasane fight. I believe I lost it the first time,
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
and I've done nothing to prepare, so this can only go poorly.
That's the goal area. Were you going to leave without recovering the flag?
Ah, right. The flag. Forgot about that. Gonna go up in here. No, she didn't. We're gonna do the big brain move. We're gonna wait for someone else to get the flag, and then we're gonna take it from them. It's called strategy. It's called working smarter, not harder. Right? Now we gotta fight these buddy rummy. Gee, thanks, Shootin. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam.
You're a genius.
Well, bam.
The enemy dropped something.
Investigate. Wow.
Okay, I got the flag.
We got a flag.
Just have to head to the goal.
That means that something's gonna happen. That means there's a plot point coming up. If we capture the flag. Maybe we hit a capture target. Maybe this is an Otome game. And we hit a... Do I have to fight more enemies? Great. Maybe... Oh, rip. I wonder if it'd be... I would definitely want to get plunge attack next. I like my aerial combat far too much to not get the plunge attack.
My body is numb.
Rip. Okay, there we go.
I need your help.
Well, bam, 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 bam. Oh, only one hit. Rip. Okay. Okay, good. How's everyone else doing? Okay. Scummy Pendu. We need less of you.
You should leave it to me.
We need less of you.
The enemy is stunned. Now's your chance.
Bam. That's my chance. Gee. Thanks, Wataru. Wataru. Oh. Oh no, that was left trigger. Oops. Intercept. Although, you could say maybe this is an... Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say... This might be an L right now, but we'll get access to Sugami sooner. So... In that regards, it's good. But we don't get hypervelocity, or duplication. So maybe it is an L, but we get invisibility. But invisibility is kind of bad until later on.
Just shut up and come over here, young man. Come on, guys.
Yeah, no.
This should be the
It's all
way.
on a
Let's
scale.
keep going. That was a close one. This is pretty rare.
Whoa, that was a mother cartwheeling you did there. We can Oh, I thought I thought I had turned that off, and turns out I turned it on. Oops. I want to try and get some... Any enemies? Yeah, I want to try and get some bonus experience here too. So I am going to go out of my way to fight some enemies. Before we go into this Kasane boss fight.
Looks like I got stronger again.
What am I locked onto? There we go. That should be it for this one. I need to get the combo expansion too. That should be a priority. Now that we've got quick item. Okay. Okay. There we go. Seems like a good way of getting down as I get hit. Seems like a good way of getting the... Well, maybe it would have been. Maybe this will be a good one. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, good. Nice. Another brain crush.
Nice job.
So it seems like it's easier to brain crush them with the status ailments. And the game might have explained that, but that doesn't mean I paid attention.
No way.
Okay, so let's look at the brain map. We got 2 BP. Item cooldown, I don't really care about that. I don't really care about this either. Auto heal might be nice. This is attack up, charge attack, item attraction. Aerial follow-up, aerial follow-up, aerial follow-up. Where is the... Slam attack? So we'll be looking at 5 BP for that. Although, I don't know how much I want to use Brain Field either. Because that would be one thing that I could use that would be really cheap. Ooh, what's going on here? Brain Field is a way to clear the game that isn't really fair, I don't think. Especially not later on. When you get the bonuses for it, when you just don't take damage during Brain Field. Because then you can just kind of annihilate everything in Brain Field and you can't be defeated, so... I don't know about that one. How close are we to leveling, too? Oh, we're very close.
Finish it off.
I'm in the air. Get me out of here. And I immediately go back into the air. It's just one of the easiest ways to take down enemies. When you can knock them down.
Nice job.
It's one of the easiest things to do. Plus I'm just so used to being in the air. There we go.
That enemy is stunned.
Bam. Will this restore my... Okay, no, I don't have that bonus. That actually might be a bonus worth getting, the Brain Crush Restore SAS. But... I don't think that's a priority for now. I think that'll come on later. So maybe we are getting... Oh no, I was reading that wrong. Wait, no. We are getting 2 BP per level. Okay. So we could go for a slam attack, but that would get charge attack. Follow up, expand attack. Oh, yeah. This will be much more useful right now than the slam attack. If I can continually combo on the ground, I don't really need to be in the air. And this will be much more useful in this upcoming boss battle. So we got 6 light jelly, 3 all light jelly, 1 tablet, and that's it. So let's see. Let's set up a challenge. And I'll put a cap on. I don't know what cap I'll put on. I'll put the cap on. I don't know. We'll put a cap on it as, I would say, like what, 200? Maximum bet is 10,000. The minimum bet will be 1 because who cares? The maximum bet will be. Well, let's check the leaderboard. Let's check the economy. Yeah, 200 seems like a good mark. Maybe 250. Maximum bet will be 250. Minimum bet will be 1. I'll leave it at 10. The duration will be 3 minutes. Will I beat Kasane Platoon in... What are we thinking? I'm thinking either 5 or 7. I would say 5 or 7. Let's go with 5, and then we can... Yeah. Yes. No. Either win or and then either yes. No.
Oh, it's nothing.
And then... Ooh, great start. There we go. So then we can go through that. Let's see. Do I think I think I can beat Kasane? And do I believe? No, actually, 5 might be cutting it a little close. After the first boss, but with the power of Health Preserve Assist and Power Enhance 1 and all this other stuff, I think so, maybe. Also, I have as many points as I want to have, so it really doesn't matter if I bet. But I will say... I'm gonna say... No, and I'll put in 100 points. I don't think I'll do it. I think maybe it'll be close, but I probably won't do it. Yeah.
So trivial.
What is?
Your power status is low and you fight like an amateur. Why would Captain Seto or even Major General Karin take an interest in someone like you?
Whoa there, Shiden. Did you ever stop to think that maybe this is why you weren't chosen to be the leader?
Wow.
Shut up. It's not that I want to be the leader. I just don't want to follow orders from someone inferior to me.
Wow.
Are you sure you're not the one who's inferior?
Shut up, you adult! Yuito, keep your eyes open up ahead. If I were the leader, I would be waiting in a blind spot near the finish line.
Adults have no place in the squabbles of children.
What do you mean?
In other words, instead of looking around for the flag, it would be more efficient to steal the flag right near the finish line.
Oh, I see. But this is just an exercise.
Hold up, we've got company. It's Kasane's team.
We've got company.
I knew it. That is so like Kasane.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
Let's ambush them.
Oh, this is a one-on-one. I forgot this was a one-on-one.
Sorry, but I've got my hands full here. Take care of Kasane, team leader. Same here.
Nice. To the left.
You're the team leader, so
Oh, that was it. Oh, wait. This is going to be so annoying to fight. Her knives are going to be so annoying. Okay. She's just got the basic. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. There we go. What? I hit it. What? Okay. Well, it doesn't look like it does too much. Heal. 2 heals.
This is bad.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I just shouldn't dodge. Oh, I walked into that one. All my light jellies. We were doing so well. That does way more damage than I thought it was doing.
I can still fight.
Now I got my all light jellies. We'll have to use that too. Okay, Kasane.
That was close.
Alright, Kasane. Come on. I gotta take this chance while I can while you're stunned. And then I gotta run away from you while you attack. I got maybe one more hit. Oh! Saved by the bell. This probably won't be enough to beat her, but... hopefully I can get some combos in. Rip. Rip. Oh, you kinda don't get do-overs on this, don't you?
Whoa,
Yeah, I
Kasane
forgot about
is a
that.
straight badass.
You just kinda lose. Rip. I'll just refund.
I must have gone to Sumeragi Tomb at some point before training.
You
I
must
should
have.
go there again.
I didn't get
Maybe I'll
my
remember
Power Up
something.
Mark 1. Good work in training. Good work in training. Well, not even plot armor could protect Yuito. Where are we going? Oh, Sumeragi Tomb, I guess. It looks like that's where we're going, based on where the pin is. Yeah, but now I got double jump, so now I feel like I can really move. And I got 3 follow-up attacks. Things are going pretty well, if I have to say so myself.
Why did I end up here? I don't remember how I got here at all.
You walked.
I really should talk to Kaito about it.
Yuito, deployment orders. We confirmed a large pack of others in an abandoned subway. Head over there, right away.
Okay, got it. And Nagi?
He's already on his way.
Thanks. I'll be right on his heels.
This is what
Looks like
Yuito
calling
feels like
Kaito's
right
going
now.
to have to wait.
Abandoned subway, Suo, line 9. To the abandoned subway. The abandoned sacred subway. Why is it called to the abandoned sacred beasts? I don't understand. Like, why the 2? Why, like, what are they going? Like, why are they going there? Brain drive. Tsugumi. Yes. Brain math has been upgraded. New skills can be learned. And we got Tsugumi. So now we got brain drive stuff. Accumulation plus 20%. 10% increase. Restores all SAS gauges. Aerial attacks. Auto heal. Auto heal might be useful. Ailments recovery will probably be pretty useful too. Consecutively activated. Yeah.
This is the first time we've worked together, Tsugumi. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to it.
Okay. Okay. SAS clairvoyance. Oh.
You can't see it, but the other is still around. Use SAS to find him.
Okay, Wataru. I found it. Well, bam. Southpaws. Wow.
Show off your psycho. Leave it to me. Jesus.
Brain crash. Train car attack.
I need your help.
And away we go.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare. This is pretty
Excuse
rare.
me. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Watch out for electric. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Well, clairvoyance successfully wasted. Scummy pool, here we go. It's gonna hit that thing. Oh, it actually didn't.
Crush it.
It just kind of went through. I'm sorry about that, Scummy pool. I really just clipped my attack through the pillar, but you know. That's why I'm the main character and why you're... Actually, no, I don't feel bad about that. The cut ruts and the oil ruts, or whatever they're called, can clip their projectiles to each other, so I don't feel bad about being able to clip a projectile through a pillar.
Keep this up.
Ah. Oh yeah, that's how this works, right?
But it
Yeah.
should show up if you become invisible.
Yeah. Oh, well, it protected me against the first hit, but not the second one.
At this rate,
Oh, I also don't have any health. I forgot about that. There's no health.
finish it off.
Where will it come out of? There it is. Well, bam! Oh. Please don't face this way. That's pretty good too. Little explosion there.
I need your help.
Oh, all the way over there. Getting out of there real quick. It really just turns into a lot of... I gotta run away a lot. Just because I don't want to mistime something and die. Like this. Where's it? Over there. Oh, did not have enough time to dodge there. No. Rip, we gotta do that. Please restart me at this. Actually, it doesn't really matter where it starts me at that one, honestly. If it wants to restart me at the first lock-in, that's fine. That's 5 deaths? Technically, it's 6. Oh, we gotta reset the whole area? That's kinda lame. Oh, and it reset my...
Understood. This place is dangerous for a lot of reasons.
It reset my
Don't have to.
SAS
Themselves,
settings.
they're able to find
That's
an
not cool.
adventurer, break in and take photos. Can't see it, but the other is still around. Use SAS to find it.
Oh. Let's change that. And let's also buy some stuff. No, we'll probably pick up a couple. I'll buy 6. Buy some of these too. It's gonna tell me about this thing again. I'm gonna say very cool.
I need your help.
Activate invisibility.
Watch out in front. Target. All right.
And then here we go.
This is pretty rare.
It is pretty rare. Let's get rid of Scummy Pool first. These projectiles are annoying. And that's like all these things do. Fools are like the worst type of enemy. That's not really true. We all know the worst types of enemies are the dispensaries. The parries are obviously the worst. All of them. And the Shineries. They're all bad. There's not a There's not a single redeeming trait about them. They are annoying to fight. They are annoying to beat. They always show up in inopportune moments. They take a long time. They have lots of health. The water ones are the worst because they slow you down and make you unable to dodge. The oil ones are fine because you can light them on fire and then you can dodge their attacks easy peasy. Yeah. Oh, it just didn't. It immediately just burrowed. That wasn't very cool of you. That didn't do a lot of damage. That was disappointing. Do this. Follow up. Do this. Do this. Do this. Oh yeah, I got read attacks too. Come on. Oh. Oh. Game lag. Game froze right when he hit me. Nice. Is that a brain crush for the Baronion? It is. And then, looks like 1.8 is all I can get for right now, in terms of time. I can't get this, I need teleportation. Yeah. Or I'll just need to go on the other side, if I can even get over there. Oh, wait, does this loop around? It goes over there, yeah. Level 15. Got 3 BP now. Brain Crush SVS Restore, that might be... SAS, that might be useful. Charge attack, slam attack. Attack percent up. The attack percent up might be pretty good too, just increasing damage. Revive speed, not too worried about that. We get more Brain Crush, or Brain Drive. Auto heal might also be useful. I'm not too worried about item usage right now. We'll hold off for now.
So this is the subway. So it's basically an abandoned line. There are some places with active subway.
Brainy rummy. Wow, 2 for 1, kind of. Bam.
Nice job.
Bam, and then start the combo.
Looks like
There we
the
go.
enemy dropped something rare.
Inside abandoned line.
There's a train, Yuito. Make sure the others don't notice what you're
Receive
doing.
brain message. Oh wait.
Notice me doing what? You know, ramming it into them.
It was us.
Well, bam! Brain drive.
So this is brain drive. It feels like all the nerves inside my body are standing on end.
Now look at us. We're doing the amount of damage we do if we were playing on normal difficulty.
Stronger now.
Quick. We will run in and fight the cut rat.
Does the extinction belt usually come down lower than the stratosphere? No.
Oh no, these are Rainy Rummy.
It's pretty rare for it to be this low. Let's be ready.
Don't worry, Kaguro, you'll be fine. Well, bam.
Show off your psychokinesis.
Well, bam. Well, bam.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Right there, cut right down here.
Everything in the subway looks the same.
No, it's all
Get
raining
turned
around here. Where did it go? Here it is. Bam.
That was impressive. Wow.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so I can maybe get...
Impressive.
Ooh, collectible. I can maybe get up to a 1-2 multiplier.
Brain drive is basically just really intense focus, right? Apparently bias has a function to adjust the stimulation to the brain, allowing for easier control of brain drive.
But I don't think relying on it is good. You need to control your power by yourself.
What's he saying? Oh. OSF 2 regiments. Karin and Fubuki. Interesting. Oh, and then that's just the thing before. 5 BP. We could get auto heal. You're also one away from just normal auto heal. We could also get perfect dodge, psychokinesis restore, expanded moving attack. I want to get expanded follow-up attack maybe. Mid-air dash attack. I'm not too worried about that. Attack up, power up, psychokinesis crush effect up. This might be useful. Just a bigger crush gauge amount. Brain drive auto heal. Let's get this. Because brain drive sometimes comes in a clutch moment. And thematically that's interesting. In terms of practicality, it's not always the most practical. But
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
it is something that looks cool when it happens. So, we'll do that one. Well, bam. In here? In here. There we go. I remember this, I used to really hate this area the first time we played. I just didn't like, I was just like, oh no, little area. Oh wait. They're telling us to use the lag train. Not a big fan of how that continually uses the SAS while you're stuck in those animations. But, you know, whatever.
This is pretty rare.
Bam.
That was good.
We're getting close up on brain drive, so some free health.
Those soldiers.
Ooh, an auger sabot.
What mission would they have in a dangerous
Oh,
place like
that's
this?
not what I'm. Okay.
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention. That was a close one.
Bam. Why isn't it moving? Okay. Just had to wait until after clairvoyance had ran out.
I can still fight.
I have no gauge. Oh, okay, so you do have a little bit of a lag period between when it actually hits you.
That was impressive.
Oh, I thought maybe that was gonna be it. Man, this is a hard shell. There we go.
Put the pressure on.
Bam. Bam.
Show off your psychokinesis.
And... is that that gonna be it? No. There we go.
Sprouting.
He's sprouting. SAS refueling drink, huh? Well, we've almost hit burn drive, so our health will be coming back pretty soon.
Reinforcement request from Kyoka Platoon's operator, Haruka. They're being attacked at Point Alpha.
Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Where are the enemies? Oh, that's not what I meant to do either. Show me the enemies. Got my camera all turned around.
Way cool.
Okay, game.
Serious. Leave it to me.
Okay, game. Bam. And look at that, we're back at full health.
Someone's coming this way.
I wonder who it could be.
Captain
Naomi, we
others have descended. The additional
Oh no. Da-dung! What's she gonna see?
others attacking from 12 o'clock. Will arrive in 1 minute. The enemy will flank us with hypervelocity and attack from behind.
What? What do you mean?
My power is precognition.
It's true. Captain, the others are gathering at Point
Wow. Naomi,
The future she sees.
team, it's time to.
It isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
So your power lets you see the future, Naomi? Can you choose when to look?
Yes, but I can only see a little ahead.
That's an amazing power.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
Well, bam.
You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
It's watching us.
Oh,
From underground. We should disappear too.
what?
Kasane.
It's all right, Naomi. Kasane is the top cadet. Of course, you know that since you're her sister.
Real smooth, Nagi.
No, thank you for reassuring me.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
A weak spot.
I need your help.
Oh, I thought I dodged that. I thought I dodged. Okay, game. Story of my life. That's every Scarlet Nexus stream. It's me getting hit by something and being like, but I thought I dodged that. Oh, going camera angle, why? Oh, it got knocked down. Bam.
Finish it off.
Oh. Bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Is that gonna be it for Kagero? No. Or Sugumi? No, she gets away. Oh, but that was it for Kagero. Got knocked over. Nice. Bam. Do we go in there? Do we go in? I don't know.
I'm using this, Sugumi.
We will. kind of want to be able to see the other one. That'd be great. If I could see both of you.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
So I can dodge your attacks accordingly.
I need your help. All right. Looks like it lost.
And then it's one down.
Nice job.
Let's make this quick.
Thanks. You saved me.
Oh. I guess I kind of just didn't get hit by that, huh? Burn drive. Boom. Do you get an attack speed boost in burn drive? I can't tell. It seems like you do, but maybe it just seems like you get one and you don't actually get one. I don't think you do. I think it just seems like you do. A Sakuni station? No, not my burn drive. It went away. At least we got full health. Oh no, we keep it. Right, we're still in the same area. Go up this way. Let's buy some more jellies. Healing is important.
It's Kyoka platoon.
Kyoka platoon.
I hope Kasane is okay. I think Hanabi is with Captain Seto. I'm worried about
Ah, this is gonna be annoying.
Kagro can take care of themselves. More importantly, we need to focus on the enemy in front of us.
You're right. Let's take care of these guys first.
Yeah, this is this is gonna be annoying. Trying to fight this guy, having to stay in the air. Nice, a knockdown. And really didn't get to do that too many attacks there, but point drive, nice. I'm ready for some sort of attack, and of course it happens right when I'm in the middle of an attack. So let's try to use this one. See if we can just get a big, just like a. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I don't know if I've ever used that special object attack. Do.
Nagi. Thanks, man.
Naomi. I'm okay. I'm heading to... Naomi! Watch out!
Rip. Get down, Mr. President.
What is...
Naomi? What's wrong? Naomi?
Naomi?
Dun dun dun.
Anyone that can move, lend a hand.
I'll fight too.
Okay, we got Gamma back. For BP, any upgrades we can get that would be useful? I don't think so. Status ailment, restore brain drive, status up, maybe. You're not in brain drive though. Excuse me, attack increase. Midair dash attack. Shorten item cooldown. Actually, what's this chain? Let's get this. I keep eating into my points, like every time I get close, I was just like, oh, I should probably get auto heal. Realistically. Sugumi, I need to give you the health assist. Gamma, have the power enhance. And let's do another thingamajiggy. Oh, alright. Beat Naomi. And I don't remember how hard this one is. But I think 5 is fair. And then we got yes, no, yes, no. Minimum is 10, maximum will be 100. Duration will be 3 minutes. There we go. Wow. Game's been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Not accurate, considering there's been time where we've just done nothing the entire time. So we'll do that. And I think I can do it. 5 tries, assuming if I play it safe and I don't get impatient, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. We'll just wait for that to run out. What dramatic music? Actually, it's perfect for this, isn't it? That's some pretty good music. I think everyone else here is set up good. Not a whole lot we can give them, we just got these things. We could give everyone, ooh, broken iron mask. We could just make everyone have owls. Everyone has an owl. No, I like what we have right now. Hanabi will get the owl. Days of disquieting stagnation. Interesting. Okay. This fly's gotta chill out. Ah! Oops. Not yet. 20 seconds. Is that it? Okay. That's pretty much it. And I've got sclerokinesis.
Lose focus. A second's hesitation can mean death. Got it?
What's the attack look like?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just a thing just all around. Okay. And then just falling on the side.
There's no other way. Use this. It's down. Give it everything you
Nice.
got.
Oh, I don't have. I was like, wait, why can't I do it? I don't have SAS. Or I don't have. Turn this down. There we go. Interesting. I remember, maybe it's just because I just kind of barged in last time. Oh, that was a bit wider. That does have a pretty wide range. Ooh. Okay, so she'll just always fall over. I got it. Is it always gonna be a pattern of arching the back and then... and then falling over? Because if it is, all I gotta do is make sure I don't go too crazy on the SAS. I should probably get the gauge boost as well in the future. There we go. Oh, it's a fake fight. A fake fight? That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Unless we get phase 2 right now, which I think we are. This seems like a phase 2 moment. Alright, phase 2, now with an actual... Oh!
From the ground too. Watch your feet and don't let your guard down.
I see.
So confused.
Interesting.
How is Naomi and Other? What happened? Can't she hear us anymore?
Okay, so it's a shockwave. I didn't catch what the other swing was. Oh yeah.
I think I can see something. Try using clairvoyance.
Well, bam. Okay. And then these ones, you just gotta keep moving. Looks like maybe what? Yeah, okay, so it's swing and then it's bash. And then maybe another swing and bash. Oh. And then dust cloud. And then you can knock it over.
Give it everything you got.
Swing. And then after a little bit... Oh! Tackle. Interesting, that's new. But if we can get the stomach... Oh, too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4 of them. Missed that one again. So after... Okay, so it seems like we're getting a... tackle. Yeah, a tackle after the tendril thing, this fight. And then arm. Okay, yeah. And then it looks like... Yeah. Then it's lunge. And then after this, maybe another attack. Yep, roar. And then dust cloud. And then burn crush. Will this be enough? I don't think it will be. No. It was a hefty chunk. Okay, so it looks like a more aggressive attack style now. And then roar, dust cloud, do this one. It's just so fast that my counter really isn't hitting. Okay, and then, so now we got 2 tackles. So it's now roar, ooh. Roar, tentacle, and then tackle, and then another tackle. Ooh. Went right into it. Rip. That's number 1. Retry. Is that going to start me at the second phase or the first phase? I assume it's going to be the first. But maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Wait, is it going to reset the entire thing? It might.
Nagi.
Okay, no. It's just going to restart the boss fight.
Once you decide to fight, don't lose focus. A second's hesitation can mean death. Got it? Yes.
Well, actually, since we don't care about stuff, we just care about damage, this will actually be, I think, the best time to use these. Because we don't actually care about, like, we don't care about, like, the crush gauge here. We just want to get rid of health. So I think this will actually be much better to use these here. Because we want to try and beat down the crush gauge in the next one. Okay, so 2 weak spots it seems. It looks like it's on the stomach on the other side, which I'm not hitting, but... Okay, nice. Phase 2. Yeah, that went much faster this time. Just dodged all 4 of these. Then next comes the tackle. And I can't really counter that, so... Oh, then the sweep. Ooh, interesting. We can dodge those, interesting. Makes sense. I now have no clairvoyance, so I'm kind of dead in the water the next time it tries to do the roar. Oh!
Sorry for the trouble.
Whoa. I got res. Thanks, Sugumi. Carried by Sugumi. What's it gonna do now? Oh yeah. Get rid of both of those now. Ooh. Dodge that. Do one of these. Do one of those. It's doing the double tackle now. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so double tackle, then arm. That's number 2. Double tackle and arm. If you aim for when the weak points glow red. Interesting. Thanks for the tip, game. Oh wait, that was I started off wrong. I gotta get in there a couple times, do a couple cheeky little...
Don't lose focus. A second's hesitation can mean death. Got it? Yes.
Well, bam. Okay, so there are a total of 3 of those things. Couldn't get out of there in time. That lasts for a really long time. Ooh. That fell over. All my health is gone. This should be it. Yep.
Attack scuffed from the ground too. Watch your feet. Don't let your guard down. I'm so confused. How is Naomi an other? What happened? Can't she hear us anymore?
Well, bam. Love to see that 18 damage.
Rest a bit.
Weak point goes. Ooh, nice. So it seems like I can like buffer the dodge if I input it immediately in. Stay far away from that. Bam. See if this knocks it over. Oh, oh wait, no, this does tons of damage to the... I'm just used to these not doing damage to the crush gauge, so I guess we'll do this in the second half. This seems way better. I'm just used to those not doing like any damage to the crush gauge. Okay, yeah, so it seems like I can start inputting the dodge while I'm in an animation. That'll be really helpful. Oh. I couldn't get up in time. That's number 3. Oh, never mind.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Gemma said, not today, it's not. Don't need this, don't need this. Is there another left trigger back there? Oh, different this time. Rip. Number 3 for real this time. Let's see. That's the real number 3. So I guess the plan now that we discovered that is go ham with the normal attacks on the first half, and then in the second half just spam that left trigger.
Once you decide to fight, don't lose focus. A second's hesitation can mean death. Got it? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we can just always try to make sure that you have enough stuff on the second half. On that second spin, just do... Oh, I missed it that time. Just do 2 X attacks on that second heart, and don't do a thing. And then you can just keep doing this. Yeah, this is going pretty well. Just always make sure you finish with that special attack. You get the gauge back. And we've got insurance in case we ever get to the point where we can't do that. What are you gonna do? Oh, just gonna stand in there. Okay. Phase 2, begin. So we start off with this.
Watch your feet. Don't let your guard down.
So let's start off strong with one of these.
What happened? Can't she hear us anymore?
Okay, so that does not do what I thought it was gonna do. That did significantly, oh, that did significantly less than I thought it was going to. Maybe this will do better? No. Okay. I can't see anything though. Clairvoyance is back up. Huh. It's really not doing it. And here I thought I'd be on easy street using those. But I guess they decided no. Interesting. Maybe these beams? I don't know, I'm not doing any brain gauge damage. Interesting.
Someone's down. This isn't good.
I don't know, I'm just not doing any... Oh, now I'm doing... I guess I gotta knock it down first? Okay. That's not great. Wait, how did Tsugumi die? Oh. I didn't dodge it that time. Interesting. Okay, so I guess I gotta get off that first, tumble before it'll start taking damage? I don't know. Maybe I just need to hit it more? Maybe it's a health-based thing. I don't know. Because the crush gauge wasn't going down, so... This is... That was number 4, so this is number 5, so this is the last time. Interesting.
Once you decide to fight, don't lose focus. A second's hesitation can mean death. Got it? Yes. I'm using this. Time to use this.
You just gotta wait for this one. You don't have any psychokinesis stage. Oh, there it is. Oh, I get hit by that? Oh, I thought it was going to do something there. Oh, bam. The glowing red point. I'm trying to, babe. We got it broken open, I believe. Or no, not yet. That was weird, it just kind of stopped the combo. Huh. Weird, it's not letting me do the... It didn't let me do the follow-up there. Okay, not dead. Skip this. Now,
Attack scuffing the ground too. Watch your feet. Don't let your guard down.
I'm so confused. How is Naomi and Uncle? What happened?
oh,
Can't she hear us
didn't dodge
anymore?
that.
Just focus.
Whoa, it didn't dodge that either. I wonder, can I hit it while it's doing the... Okay, now that doesn't do anything. I thought maybe that would do something. But it didn't. Oh, doing a slam this time. Okay, I can dodge that easy enough. Ooh, invisible. There we go. Now we're doing... Okay, so now... No. No. Okay. Okay, no, it did do... It just did it at the end. It's not doing as much this time. It's doing a lot more health. A lot less, crush gauge, though. Don't know how I feel about that. Here it comes again. And then...
Attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Get out of here. Ooh, brain drive. Dodge that. Wait for another one. Interesting decision. Go for the read attack. Going for the roar again. And then got this going. There we go. Now it's doing stuff. It might just be, I guess it's a timing thing. And there we go.
Naomi, please stop.
Oh, that wasn't it? I feel cheated.
I'm using this, Gumi.
Oh, I got hit by that. Rip.
This is bad. I need you, Gemma. Damn it.
You're so close. Kind of, not really. There we go.
Stop! Please stop!
Sonic, wait! What are you doing?
You can't kill
This
her.
other-
It's Naomi. Skip. Quickly. They've disappeared. Where have they gone? They disappeared with Naomi. Auto heal. Thank you very much. Where have they gone? We must track her down. And eventually, I think this is when we run into Fubuki.
Yuito, Gemma, hold on.
He's here.
Major General Fubuki. I'm glad you're both okay. I ran into Nagi and Tsugumi, and I came after you as soon as I heard.
Heard what?
Heard what? Naomi. She died. Kind of.
He said we should be quiet about what happened today to protect ourselves. Major General Fubuki was so calm. How can he be when Naomi turned into another?
Yeah, something's not right.
Interesting. You know it's not right? The amount of light jelly we have. There we go. And then hopefully we don't have to fight any NDF, because they're kind of annoying. Actually, kind of annoying trying to fight little enemies that don't do a lot of damage but just kind of pepper you with attacks. I know.
Those guys were National Defense Forces. Where did they take Naomi? Why did she just change into another? There's a lot we don't understand, but it's a fact that Naomi is another now.
Just like these others. So now, it's time to take out all of our anger on these disposable mobs. Yes, Yuto. Let the hate run through you. Oh. Gemma. You stole my cool finisher. You just ran up and punched it. It's not very cool. Also, we did do it. I won. We did it. I did it in 5 times, yes. With 100% of all bets and 100%. Wow. There's an idea. Was it 5? It might not have been 5.
So,
I think it was 5. I'm pretty sure it was 5. Yuito, stand by phase 2. Yeah, so about an hour and a half for each one, giving gifts. Social link. Go. Musubis. Got a minute? Code. Yes. Alright, Arashi. It's time for social link.
What is it? I find it hard to believe you need to talk to me about something.
First, I want you to look at this.
The menu? Okay. New menu festival. Finish our large portions within the time limit and your meal is free. Also receive a bonus case of soda.
Wow.
Wait, you're not asking me to do this, are you?
Maybe.
I sure am. You eat, and I get the soda prize. Don't worry, if you can't finish it all, I'll pay for the meal.
This is what you wanted to talk about?
Yes, it's very important.
It's to advertise the new menu, so the food is about 3 times more than usual. A kid your age should have a pretty big appetite. You can totally do it.
A kid your age, she says, despite the fact that no one in the OSF really ages. I guess they kind of age.
Look, it says you need a reservation. I don't think...
No, she already got one.
Don't worry, I already made one.
You planned everything already. I guess I'd feel bad canceling on them now. Okay, I'll try.
You'll try.
Oh, I'm so full.
Good job. That was a lot of food. You didn't let me down. Still, I may have pushed you too hard. Next time, I'll get you whatever food you like to make it up to you.
No, no more food. I know. Can you come adjust SAS with me now?
Mhm.
You want me to adjust your SAS?
I heard you're really good at that stuff. I mean, I won't force you or anything. Something was just feeling off about it.
Okay, fine. I guess I owe you for helping me get what I want.
You mean the soda? You must really love soda.
So much that I can't refuse your request. Let's get this over with already.
Sorry for asking you to do this.
It's fine. You're a lot more impatient than I thought, though. I don't see why we couldn't do the SAS adjustments later.
This was a good opportunity to get you to look at it, and I wanted to get it done as soon as possible. I don't want to run into issues with the SAS during battle. I don't like causing problems for everyone.
Shouldn't you be more concerned with your own survival? It almost sounds like you don't prioritize your own life.
Oh no, not another Shiro Emiya.
I guess you could say that.
You weren't even aware of it? Right, another one destined for an early death. You should be letting loose a little more. Learn how to slack off a little.
He is the bone of his sword. I guess he uses the sword. I guess that still applies. I don't know if there's any material like metal associated with Yuito. Steel is his body, and psychokinesis is his blood.
Slack off? No, I couldn't.
It's important to know when you can ease up. Taking proper breaks will increase your overall productivity. In other words, skipping out on work is the rational recommendation.
What happens if the others attack when you're easing up? And someone gets hurt?
Well, that sounds like someone else's problem.
Oh, you're so serious. Is it any fun to live like that?
That's why you have other teammates, Yuito. That's why there are other members of the OSF.
I can't help it. That's just the way I am.
I know someone just like you. I feel so sorry for you both.
Who else is like me?
Okay, we're done. The Arashi Support Center is closed for the day. Please contact us again during our regular business hours.
Excuse me.
Huh? That was quick. Thanks.
Now we're even for today. That means I can enjoy my soda guilt-free.
Guilt-free soda, no strings attached.
Also, don't work too hard. See ya.
She's different.
Got a minute. And then I guess we could go here to Musubi's. Put in code. Let's get this. Yeah, there we go. You need to not die. That'd be great, thanks. Well, actually, I probably won't put Hanabi in the party. I'll probably have Kagero in the party. Yeah. Just because the SAS will be more useful. Or his SAS will be.
I'm sorry, Yuito. It's too bad about Naomi, but you did the best you could. Rest for now.
Yes, sir.
Good work, Yuito. Sorry I couldn't support you the whole time.
It's fine. There was nothing you could do. Anyway, Naomi is...
Yeah, I heard. She was so nice. It's too bad.
Is that it? Okay. Well, let's go to Musubi's. I'll put in code. I'm not gonna put in all of the episode codes. Code. Oh, COD. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Code. Wow, 1,000 kins. Oh no. We have to help our dear friend. Hidden code, Mimi, the Scarlet Nexus TV show. It's a message from Mimi. Okay, let's check our presents. Fashion magazine, rumor, animation, Scarlet Face. Oh, Scarlet Fate. Oh, so that's what that was from. Yeah. I'm not gonna give that to anybody. I'm not gonna give that to anybody. Why would I ever do that? Living room. We got one present. We might as well give it to Hanabi. Oh, Seto. How nice to talk to you. Where's Wataru? He's not here. So Tsugumi's got a Bond episode. Not Tsugumi. Yeah, Tsugumi. We got a Bond episode. Hanabi's got a magazine.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, these clothes are cute. Now I want to go shopping. Maybe you should invite Yuito to go shopping with you, Hanabi. Huh? Hey, Tsugumi. Oops, that's what I want to do. Huh? It doesn't look like you have anything. Rip. Bond episode, let's go.
Tsugumi, can we talk?
Huh? Talk? Sure.
Oh, are you busy? It's okay if you are.
No, she just doesn't like talking to people.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry for showing up so suddenly.
But I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, really.
I'm not good at chatting. I just can't think of what to say and I get all quiet. I feel like people get uncomfortable when they talk to me, so I always apologize.
I don't feel uncomfortable at all, so don't worry about it. Talk as slowly as you need to.
Thanks. So, did you want something?
Oh, it's not that important, but I saw you watering the flowers at OSF headquarters before.
Oh. I get it. I never really thought about this. I understand what's happening when I move the... Like, aside from the fact that I'm moving the camera, I understand what this, like, the background... I get it.
I wanted to ask you if you like
It's like
flowers
the,
and plants.
It's like the red strings. It's the thing later on. I get it.
Yeah. Gardening is my hobby. I've grown lots of plants since I was little.
Graphic design is my passion.
Wow. Gardening sounds fun. There were a lot of plants in my garden at home, too.
Your garden is probably big.
Yeah, I bet taking care of it was hard. We've kind of let it go lately.
That's too bad.
It is. There were all kinds of flowers before. I used to enjoy spending time looking at them.
Oh, Yuito, you like plants?
He likes plants.
Huh? Well, I suppose you could say I do. I've never actually grown them myself, though.
What kind do you like? Flowers or decorative shrubs? Big trees are cool too.
Well, if I had to choose... Oh, right. There were these beautiful white flowers in our garden. I liked those. They seemed kind somehow. They only bloomed for a short time, though.
Do you know the flower's name?
No, I don't. The old gardener who planted them quit a long time ago. Tsugumi? Why are you so quiet?
I think I can find that flower.
What? You can do that?
I'm good at investigating plants. It will be faster if I have more information.
A plant investigator.
Information?
That's what
Oh, you mean like the
PI
flower's
actually means, plant
characteristics?
investigator.
I think it bloomed in the winter.
What else? Tell me exactly what it looks like.
Well, he had a stem, and the stem was green, and then on the top of the stem was the flower, and the flower had petals on it.
The petals are small and kind of pointed, and the tips of them are tinged pink. The leaves were oval, long, and thin, and kind of came up around the bottom. It was about this big. Does that make sense?
I get the idea. Now, do you remember the number of petals? That's a small detail, so you might not.
Yeah. I'm not so sure, but I think it was about 6? No, wait. Maybe 7. Yeah, it was 7. I think.
You have a good memory. That's plenty of information. I'll look into it.
You
Let
have a
me
good
know
memory, she
when I know
says
the name.
to the guy who was just like, wait, how did I get here? What's happening?
Thanks. I'd be so happy if I could see that flower again. Hey, Sugumi?
No, this is lanceolate. Smaller and cyclic.
Cyclic.
It doesn't look like she can hear me. I guess she really does like plants.
Cyclic doesn't sound like a word.
She's really focused. I'll leave her alone.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Oh, sure. Days of quiet stagnation. I think that's it, really. Unless there are any, like, new weapons or anything we can exchange for. New products added to... Oh yeah, there are. Currently, it's not better than anything else, but... Oh. We can just keep exchanging up. I forget about that. And then... Technically, there's no increase, but... Can we then upgrade this one? No. We have to wait until we get the next step. But we can upgrade their weapons. Where's Hanabi's? Hanabi's is up here. And then we might be able to even bring hers to the next step. No, we need battle records. And then... What do we need for Kagero? We are missing other ecology B. Okay. Cool. Let's talk to Seto. Yuto, do you have someone you can share your feelings with? I'd be happy to listen whenever you want to talk. Oh wait. RIP. Kasane went through that whole process to do a marriage interview for us for Naomi, and now she's dead. Well, look, Hanabi. You don't have to worry anymore. Oh wait, no, she was always worried about Kasane. Well, maybe you still need to worry. You might still worry, but don't worry. You don't actually have to worry anymore because your only other romantic rival is now gone, and that's kind of Tsugumi. In which case, she's still here. But, things are looking up. I can't believe that Naomi... I'm sorry. It must be harder for you, Yuito. It might be difficult, but you should try to rest while you can. You didn't even have anything. You tricked me. What did they say, actually? I want to hear what the other characters say. Gifts. Come on, you don't have anything. You shouldn't get people's hoped up. RIP. Let's just start the next one. End the sofa.
I'm tired.
I mean,
Maybe
what? End on the sofa and rest to the next phase. What?
Huh? Where's Captain Seto?
He left?
He went back to Suo a little while ago. He said he's going back to work, but we can do whatever we want until we're needed.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, but that's the end of free time. Seto platoon is being called.
Oh, never mind.
My. The boss says it's time to work. Yuito, Hanabi, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm okay too. I guess I have to be.
Sad face.
Yeah, as long as you're OSF, you'll lose people like this. You have to get over it.
RIP.
You're right.
Inside, upside down, reality. The hokey pokey.
Nagi! When were you discharged? I would have come to get you.
Huh? Oh, they suddenly said I could leave this morning.
And it begins.
Oh man, so you were called in as soon as you were discharged? That's bad luck.
It begins.
You were in the hospital since the
The
mission
conspiracy.
in the abandoned subway. Are you all healed?
You know it. I was getting rusty, so I was glad for the deployment.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting. What's this? So you're back, Nagi? Hey, don't push yourself too hard.
I won't.
All right then. These orders are from Major General Karin. Others are reported along the Kunad Highway. We'll move in 3-man teams again. Team 1 is Nagi, Sugumi, and myself. Team 2 is Kagero, Yuito, and Hanabi. Lately, a lot of national defense forces are deployed along the Kunad Highway. It's an army, but they're still normal people. We can't let them get involved in a fight with others. If you happen to see them, tell them to keep their distance from the area. Let's head out to Kunad Highway.
Yeah, right, like that's gonna happen. They're just gonna be like, oh, right, we will go home.
Are you okay?
Buster Wolf?
Hmm? If you mean my wounds, I'm fine.
Not that. I mean about Naomi.
Oh. I mean, I was shocked that Naomi died in battle, but I can't let that affect me forever.
What? Died in battle? Naomi's alive.
Huh? That's not funny.
Huh? Oh, I guess it is kind of weird to refer to her as alive when she exists as another.
Did he even, I don't remember, did he even know about this?
But she's definitely alive, and we might be able to change her back.
She's an other. Are you feeling okay?
She's another? Another what?
Huh?
We're deploying, so stop the crazy talk. We have to fight others for New Himuka.
Wow.
We have to accept that Naomi is dead and move on. Come on.
We have
let's
to
go.
fight others for New Himuka. Children of
wrong
the
with
state.
Nagi?
What's wrong with you, Yuito? Maybe he's grieving. Maybe it's the shock of loss. Maybe he's unable to cope with her death. Ever thought about that? Hmm?
Hey, you should use my power sometimes.
He's out of the hospital. Is that a quest I see? All Light Jelly 3. Surprise test. What are we tracking in surprise test? Defeat 2 Vespas in midair. Oh, we lost Sugumi though. That is kind of an L, I'm not gonna lie. We lost Sugumi, and instead we got Hanabi. Which is less of an L than just losing Sugumi, but...
I'm sure you know, but if an other warning was issued, that means there are quite a few of them there. It's going to be a long day. Use your head and don't overdo it. Today's forecast calls for others. There will be
No,
scattered
well, that
other
wasn't very nice
showers
of you.
throughout the day. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Burn with fire? Is that what these things are shooting? Oh. That you're shooting now. That's what you're cooking. It's even a kitchen rummy. Hot. It's what the kitchen rummy is cooking. I guess that's why it's kitchen rummy, and that's why it's fire, because it's kitchen rummy. What was that? What was the thing you could do? Was it just the... Was it just that? I thought we got some... I thought we got something else unlocked. Confirm SAS. Oh. Whoa. Thank you, Hanabi. You've solved my plunge problem. I take it back. You're amazing, Hanabi. Forget what I said earlier.
All right. Looks like it lost us.
Yes, ignore everything I said earlier. You're amazing. That was less amazing, but you're still amazing, Hanabi. Don't worry.
Looks like I got stronger again.
I know. Well, bam.
Show off your psychokinesis.
Oh, that was very rude of you. Just kind of spinning around like that. And looks like a mannequin. Kitchen rummy. Maybe we'll come across some base paws. I know we can find a lot of them in the highway. Let's grab this material. You never know when it might be useful. We must continue onwards. Evermore. I like that we're getting Scummy Pendu this time. I remember with Kasane, you got the speedy ones, I believe. Or maybe not yet. No, not yet. Wait, maybe? Actually, no, maybe not. Okay. The timing y'all have is a bit too perfect. I don't appreciate it.
Let's keep this up.
That's better. It's a techno highway. Oops. Kinda cancelled that one, I didn't mean to. Well, rip. Well, bam. Well, bam. And 1, 2, 3. Bam. And then back one. And then combo. And then bam. And then combo. And then combo. And then we rush in there and we go combo. And then they go, actually, but what if there wasn't a combo? And I say, well, that's too bad. And then I say, brain crush. And then they say, interrupt your combo. And then I say, intercept your fireball. And then I say, plunge attack. And then you say, interrupt my combo. And then I say, start a new combo. And now I'm on fire. He's getting roasted.
Show off your psychokinesis.
Oh no, I'm getting roasted. And I'm still on fire. When will I ever not be on fire? Will I be on fire forever? But I think I accidentally used her. Actually, no. I was gonna say I think I accidentally used them, but no. Well, bam.
Hey, Nagi. Do you remember when we got our fortunes in Sumeru too?
Whoa.
Of course. That's how we met Naomi. I still can't believe she was killed in battle. His memory seems fine. Except for Naomi's metamorphosis.
Fly, get out of here. Not now. Quick. It's covered in oil. Whoa, rip. Come on, it's covered in oil. Come on.
It's scary seeing how much much I evolved.
Bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Keep this up.
Okay, actually, no, that won't do anything against you.
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention. Damage
We gotta just
keep going and break it.
Just really gotta hammer it with the attacks. There we go.
Yeah, crushed it. All right.
Level 21. Nice. And a rat analysis. For BP, what can we get? Ring Crush Expand. Bonus stats in Brain Drive. Slightly recovering. A dash attack, a charge attack. I think Power Up might be good. We're not gonna... Actually, this is when we're gonna unlock Brain Field, I believe, so I probably should have saved them, but it's too late, I was already pressing the button. So it is what it is. And let's save here, just for good measure. They put it there for a reason, right? There's a reason why Satori's here, and it's to save. Oh bam. Kunai Highway Environment A2.
There used to be cities down this road that traded with Suo. Now they're all abandoned, and the only ones who use this road
Quick,
are others
come over
in
here.
OSF.
It actually came over here.
But it should show up if you become invisible.
It actually came over here. How kind. How kind of all of you. It actually went over here, and I was just like, whoa, that never happens. It never goes where I want it to go. We have to do the follow-up attack though. Gotta make sure it knows.
A member is in danger.
It needs to know who's boss. And that's me. Right, Branyan? Bam. Yeah, that's why you're on fire and I'm not. Or maybe I'm on fire, but you're on fire, literally. Literally on fire. That's what I thought.
Okay, battle's over.
A Pendu and a Yon type. Interesting. And away we go. Junction. And away we continue.
Oh, did you know? They say there are dead bodies buried underneath the cherry blossom tree. Wonder how many bodies and how much time it took for it to get this big.
I don't see anything buried.
Tsugumi, I was trying to scare them.
Well, all aboard the bus. Da-dong.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What is it, a late growth spurt?
Let's keep this up.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it will drain your health, so be careful.
Boom. What do you have to say to that, Kitchen Rummy? Best thing they've ever added. Scummy Pendu.
Nice first strike.
That's what I thought. That was a complete waste. Oh, it knocked me out of the sky. How rude.
I focus my attacks.
Ooh.
At this rate.
Well, bam. There we go. Same goes for you.
Show off your psychokinesis.
Oh, you never dodged those.
This is bad. It's close.
There we go. Huh. That one seemed like it went a little different. Hopefully we don't run into another boss type that wore 70s tankers. I don't appreciate them being here. It usually means a sign of bad things to come.
Nice job.
Like that.
I need your help.
Please resurface over here. Please resurface over here. Yes, yes. On me. Thank you.
I'll get this done.
Well, boom!
Found the weak spot. Yeah.
Brain drive. You already know.
Break the outer shell. Keep attacking.
Oops.
Remember,
Rip.
go support. Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
Why couldn't I use an item there? I wonder. Well, bam.
That's a big blaze.
Okay.
I think I should use Conroe's invisibility.
Oh! How did I not dodge that? Come on. Come now. Really? Well, bam.
Alright, looks like it lost us.
Is everyone okay?
There it goes.
That must be its weak spot.
Full set.
So, a member is in danger. Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Oh, okay, okay, yep. Let's focus on this one. Oh, thanks for the guardian vision, Hanabi.
Give it everything you've got.
Here we go. Oh, wow. Now they go down. Interesting. And all my jelly is gone again. And we can continue. Save. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but this is where we will end today's stream. Just because I know what's coming up. I know there'll be a bunch of stuff happening in the next part, so I want to call it a bit early now. Well, we can. I found a miraculous place to put the camera on Yuito's face. His head looks so stretched and weird, but what can you do about it? There's some new crystal event in Genshin and some other thing that's happening. I don't know if I'll stream those though. I don't know, I might not. But that is that, and this is this. So that's looking how things are gonna be. I don't know. I might stream tomorrow. I might not stream tomorrow. It depends. Actually, no. I won't stream tomorrow. There's gonna be no stream tomorrow. I already know that. Yuito is really moving around. He's really schmoving and grooving. And there will be no stream tomorrow. Saturday should be Danganronpa, as long as that all works out. And then no stream on Monday, next week. And no stream on Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday next week, and tomorrow, Friday, no streams. But Saturday should be good, and the rest of the week next week should be good as well. After that, that'll be pretty much the end of April. So somewhere in there, I think starting on Wednesday, I'm going to really push to cram in. I'm really going to like cram in all the episodes of Your Lie in April. Probably on like Wednesday or something, just like all of it, because I really want to do that. And then April Fool's thing will happen sometime in the future, because I've already thought of a funny title for it. And that won't work if it's in April. So, with all that being said, that's where we're going to end today's stream. We'll start off tomorrow, most likely with the boss fight, if I remember this is where it is correctly. There will probably be at least, I'm thinking, 1, if not 2 different boss fights. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, probably about at least 1, maybe 2. So we'll do some more thingamajigs there. I think 5 has been pretty fair so far. Some of the harder ones, maybe I'll put it up to 7. But I really don't want to go much higher than that. I really don't want to go to 10 attempts. For some things, I do know I'll probably put 10 just because I'm bad at the game. Like, I can already see it. I don't know if we fight it here. I don't think you do. But the big lamp thing that you have to fight, I'll probably put that at 10. And I'll probably put Dominus Circus at 10 just because Dominus Circus is really tilting to fight. Just in general, because you have to whittle it down so much, and we're going to have to whittle it down even more. But that sounds like a problem for future me. So with that being said, I am going to end the stream. And to do that, first we should probably mute the game audio, so we don't have a repeat of what happened at the start of the stream. 2, I will continue to stare at Yuito's face as he goes... And 3, I will say goodbye. Oh. And I just remembered this. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. The thing I was forgetting was... I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna go through chat and then add in, I just knew I was going to talk about this at the end. Add in bonus points for the drop streams. So I'm going to give everyone 41 bonus points because we have 41 dropped frames according to OBS. Isn't that fun?